all you former seniors! You are officially out in the real world, and do you know what that means? You get to party all night! I am Bass. Let's get this party started!
I really need to talk to you about something. Only I don't know how to tell you.
Where's Dad? Oh, I have wonderful news. Your father's being prepped for surgery. He's going to get the transplant after all.
Oh, thank God. They found another donor?
No, the donor is still Gigi.
But I thought Rex said no.
He changed his mind.
Hey, we gotta talk.
Why? Is Mom...
No. She's still here.
Then what's wrong?
I've made a decision. I'm gonna let Clint Buchanan have her heart.
Why? I thought you hated him.
I do.
Then why are you doing this? Why does he get to live when Mom has to die?
It's a real shame what happened to that woman. And now the Manning kid walks.
Yeah. I'm gonna take another look in case we miss something.
Sorry, love it. I know the two of you were friends.
Tape recorder, Gigi. Love it. How'd you get in here? Cop told me you were back here. What do you want? I need your help.
Dad's gonna live. He got his miracle. He knew Rex would come around. Well, it didn't look that way. Well, that's because you don't know him.
Okay, don't do this.
No, it's true. Whatever Rex said about not caring if Dad lived or died, that was just the grief talking. You know, he lost his fiancée. It turned him upside down. Well, that's what happens when you lose someone you love. Yes, I guess that is what happens.
Stop, please.
So, Mom, what exactly happened? Why did Rex change his mind?
He got what he wanted.
What do you mean? What did Rex want?
All your father's money.
Why are you letting Clint have Mom's heart?
I promise you, Todd and Jackie will pay for what they've done to you. And I'll use the Buchanan power and money to do it. It's complicated. Your mom signed up to be an organ donor. Anyway, there's a lot of legal stuff. We can talk about it later, but the point is, we don't have a lot of time, so we have to...
We have to what?
They're prepping Clint for surgery.
So that means they have to take Mom's heart out of her.
So we have to say goodbye.
Looks like your new BFF is making himself at home.
come on. I think it was nice of him to DJ tonight. My mom said that he could work on his music here anytime he wants. It's the only reason he agreed to come to Landview.
Now, will remind me to thank her.
Is this Rick dude serious?
He only texted me 50 times. Either we do his porn movie or he tells Commissioner Buchanan what you did to Matthew. Star saw me get sick. And what does she ask? Am I pregnant? Don't worry, I told her no way that we'd use protection. But we didn't. So the truth is, I could be pregnant.
Hey, Destiny. How are you holding up?
Okay. I'm just talking to Matthew. I mean, he's asleep, but...
Do you mind sitting here just a little bit longer? Because I've got to check in with Vicky. My brother's having an operation.
Sure, no problem.
Okay. I'll be back soon. All right, thank you.
Whenever, just take as much time as you need. Really.
Destiny, do you know how lucky we are to have you?
Mom. It may not have always felt like it, especially lately. You were the best mom. No matter how I felt about myself, you would always tell me that I was perfect just the way I was. And from now on, I'll never forget that. So you don't have to worry. I'm just gonna miss you so much. It feels so weird at home without you. It's like the house is empty. But I promise you, I swear, I'll be okay. So you don't have to worry. I'm just gonna keep writing and drawing, and I'll get to be an artist just like you said. And a good man. I promise. And a promise is a promise. I love you so much, Mom. I remember the first day of school. You said I didn't have to worry, that you wouldn't leave until I said goodbye. Goodbye, Mom.
Rex asked Dad for money?
Yeah. And not only that, honey. He agreed to the transplant on the condition that Clint turn over all his shares of VE.
What?
And everything else. All his holdings. Everything. His house, the horses, the jet.
Seriously?
I'm sorry, yes.
I can't believe he'd do that to a dying man.
There's gotta be another explanation here.
Afraid not, Natalie. Dad was right. Your brother's nothing but a gold digger.
That is not true.
He sold Gigi's heart. Is he auctioning off any of her other body
Okay, you know what, Jessica? Stop. Seriously, could you please have a little compassion? The man just lost his fiancée.
You think that's an excuse for everything, don't you, Natalie? You're just like him. You're only out for yourself. You don't care who you hurt.
Hey, Matt. Hey. You okay?
Jesse, sweetheart, I understand why you're so angry with
I
your sister.
hate her, Mom. I hate them both.
You want my help? I wouldn't spit on you if you were on fire. You're angry, I get it. You did everything you could to keep Tess out, and when Jessica tried to surface, you drove her back under. You cost me and her family months when she could have been home getting better. They wouldn't let me near my son. Understand? I had no choice. He needed me. Think about how you felt when Liam was kidnapped and you thought you lost him. I am asking you, one father to another. You talk to Jessica, you make her see that Ryder needs me. Well, I can't. She won't talk to me. Why not?
Sweetheart, walking in on your sister in bed with your fiancé.
Ex-fiancé.
I know it was dreadful for you, and I'm sure that it hurt you terribly. And I'm not defending them, but I would like you to try and understand that they have suffered a great deal as well, okay? Honey, I'm one of the few people who understands what this disease does to the people that we love. It's hideous. I hate it. That's why I try and be as understanding and as compassionate as I can be, because this disease hurts them as much as it does us, sweetheart. But Brody has stood by you for so long, despite losing you again and again, and despite everything, he still wanted to marry you.
Well, that was big of him.
Yeah, actually it was. I think deep down inside you know that. And then he lost you again at the altar, and then again when Tess came out. His son was kidnapped. He has spent the last months dealing with so much pain. But he never meant to hurt you, and neither did your sister.
Vicky told you this? That Balsam? But he wouldn't give his permission.
Not until Dad agreed to give him every last dime he had.
That doesn't sound like Balsam.
I know. And I know that his heart is broken, but to do this?
All right, I'm gonna talk to him. Okay, are you sure you're gonna be okay?
I'm fine. Please, go find him.
You did good.
Yeah.
Definitely. Your mom would have... Look, you were always everything to her. And I know this really sucks, but to have just have had a mom like
Dad.
hers. Yeah.
It's okay.
Why don't you sit down for a minute, okay? I guess you heard what went down between Clint and me.
That's not why I'm here. How you doing, Balsam?
Well, we were supposed to be married by now. But she can grow up. Grow all together. And I just had to watch him say goodbye to his mom. And now I have to do the same thing.
Want me to stay with Shane?
No, Matthew needs you.
He's asleep.
Hey, Shane, your grandpa, Bo, is gonna sit with you for a minute. Is that okay? I'm gonna go talk to your mom. You need your inhaler? Why don't you take a puff just to be on the safe side, okay? Dad, wait!
These were in my backpack from when I was supposed to be the best man.
Well, thanks for holding on to them. Oh, Chi-Chi, how am I supposed to do this? How do I let you go?
So what happened? I thought you and Jessica would be all cozy by now. Oh, you figured wrong. Wait, is Tess back? Is she fighting to get back? No, Tess isn't back. And then, what do you say? Hell, you're gonna find out sooner or later. Jessica walked in on Natalie and me. You and Natalie? Wait a second. You slept with Natalie?
Jessica had been gone for months because of you.
No, you gave up on her!
It's not that simple.
Yeah, it never is it? Okay. So how is Jessica?
She's hurt, obviously. Tess tried to take advantage of the situation, but Jessica, she's angry. She's not about to let anyone take anything away from her again. Tess isn't coming back for it. It's over. You're never gonna see her again.
Brody accused me of hiding behind Tess. He thinks that I let her out.
Okay, Brody doesn't understand this disease the way you and I do. He just doesn't get it. That we have little or no control over it, okay? So don't judge him too harshly. Honey, it's going to take time for you to come back after a relapse like this. Just be grateful that you are back.
Mom, I came back for Brody. And now it's over.
Well, no, you don't know that.
He slept with her again. How can I forgive him for that? I could forgive him for maybe sleeping with her once and having a child with her, maybe, but he slept with her again.
But darling, you were gone. He thought he had lost you forever. Frankly, we all did. You have to give yourself time, Jessie. You love Brody with all your heart. You wanted to marry him. Please do not give up on this so readily.
As soon as Jessica finds out about you and Natalie, Tess is bound to come back.
You stay away from her. You stop thinking about yourself and let her go. Jessica needs to heal.
And my son? We were gonna make a life together. We were gonna give Ryder a family.
Well, she's not coming back. Any more than Jessica's coming back to me. And the sooner you accept that, the better off you'll be. Hard as it is to walk away, you gotta do it. Now get out of here.
Patient has an incompetent cervix. Recommend cerclage with bed rest to follow. Fetus is healthy at 22 weeks.
Maybe rewind.
Check this out. That's real. It was Clint's mom's. My grandmom's. Asa gave it to her, and I nabbed it from Clint. I should have bought you a ring, a diamond. And I know you said you didn't want one. You know, that you would lose tips if everyone saw their waitress with some ginormous ring. You deserved a beautiful ring. Oh, you deserved a lot, Cheech. A lot more than me. So what do you say? You make an honest man out of me? See, that's what I miss the most. That look that you could give me. You know, people always say I'm funny. I'm not funny. I mean, okay, I'm funny, but it's not like I'm looking for laughs. Just ears. Well, better late than never, I guess. About time, she says. Irex Balsam. Take you, Gigi Marasco. To have and to hold. From this day forward. For richer or poor. In sickness and in health. To love and to cherish. For as long as we both shall live.
I, Gigi Marasco, take you, Rex Balsam, to have and to hold from this day forward. For better or for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health. To love and to cherish for as long as we both shall live.
We did it! Marasco, we're finally legal.
I've got everything I've ever wanted.
Me too.
So seal the deal, Balsam. Kiss the bride.
Dina, I'm so sorry I dragged you into this.
It's not your fault. Rick's been after me since the minute maid.
But if I wouldn't have told you what I did, he never would have heard it.
You would have gone nuts. Besides, you gave me a place to stay.
And now it's prison or porn. It's not really a fair trade.
Rick.
How am I gonna explain this to Danny? Didn't really mean anything, Danny. Dina and I aren't really having sex. It's...
What did you just say?
Graduation's probably over. Nate's got his diploma. I know you guys don't get along, but he feels really bad about what happened to you. And I promised Danny I'd stop by the party. This'll just have to wait. But don't worry, it's gonna be okay.
You had sex with Dino?
No.
That's what it sounded like.
It was just a joke, okay?
A joke? Yeah, real funny. It's just this stupid game. Worst case scenario. You imagine the worst? I'm sorry. Now it's a game? I thought it was a joke.
I went over to Brody to see if he could talk some sense into Jessica. Only guess what? They might be over.
So you could have a shot then?
With Tess?
Yeah.
No, she'd have to be out for that. And Brody practically begged me not to try to make that happen.
Well, hey, I don't know much about her, condition, but from what I saw, you made her happy.
We're gonna get married. We're gonna get custody of Ryder and be a family.
So what's stopping you?
I don't want to hurt her. If Brody's right and Tess is just a symptom of Jessica's unhappiness, then I can't be that selfish. There are 2 kids involved.
Yeah, and one of them's yours.
What does that mean?
Look, you went to go see your son and that guy practically threw you down the stairs. Are you really gonna take advice from the competition?
Things have changed.
Yeah, you fell in love with her. Don't you let her go. Man, you want her, you fight for her. Love it.
Brody, it's me.
Jessica? Hi. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Has anyone called you about my dad yet?
No. What happened?
Well, Rex changed his mind. He's gonna be getting Gigi's heart after all.
I'm glad to hear it.
I just thought that you might want to know.
Honey?
Is Dad out?
No. No. Are you okay?
How can I be okay? I'm worried about Dad and Rex, Jess, Brody.
I know.
It feels like the entire world is falling apart.
I know, baby. I know.
And then I just had the weirdest dream or memory. I don't even know what it was, but it was when I was up on the roof right before Marty pushed me.
You're remembering what happened that night?
Well, for a couple of weeks I've been having memories, flashes.
Okay, you were on the roof and?
We were arguing over this tape recorder, or I guess maybe what was on the tape.
Do you know what that was?
Well, I should go.
Just wait.
You're my wife. Sounds so mature. I guess somehow we grew up. But hey, I owe you a honeymoon. So you wait for me, okay? You saved me a dance.
If you only knew how long I've been lost.
I don't want you to worry. I'm gonna take good care of Shane.
I know you will.
If you only felt
But do me a favor, okay?
when you're alone.
Whatever you need, always.
I need you to take care of you.
If I could
You can't live off pizza, okay? And you need to sleep. And you need to let Natalie and Bo and Roxy, everyone who loves you, you need to let them know how you feel. Because you're not gonna have me there to drag it out of you anymore.
I promise.
And remember me. No tears. You don't have time. Just promise me that you'll always remember how much I love you. You and Shane were my life. And nothing made me happier than the three of us being family. Okay, remember that. Blossom. You're my first love. My last love. My only true love.
No, I'm sorry, you can't cut in.
Awesome. I'm so sorry. The doctor sent me, and it's time.
So I walk up to Nate and he's talking to Dina and I hear him say something about having sex with her. What? Nate and Dina? No way. I'm telling you, ever since that girl moved in there, something's changed. Okay, I keep finding them with their heads together or they're soaking wet, having a water gun fight, or they're whispering, and when they see me, they suddenly stop talking. Danny, Nate is crazy about you, and I know that Dina still likes James. So maybe they're friends with benefits. I mean, Nate and I haven't really done anything, so he's got to be, he's got to be frustrated. And if Dina is frustrated about James, then you really think they slept together?
Hi, sorry I'm late. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Sorry I couldn't make it to graduation. I was with Matthew.
How's he doing?
Yeah, we heard he was making some progress.
He's so much better. He's opened his eyes and he's even started talking again.
That's great. He say anything about how he got hurt?
It's still hard for him to get the words out, but yeah, his dad says he remembers what happened.
So you think I should fight to get Tess back?
What have you got to lose?
Only the hope of getting custody of my son?
Well, what hope do you have now? I mean, even with Clint Buchanan in the hospital, you still need the family to cooperate. And they won't. Not without Jessica or even Tess on your side. You want your son? You want Tess? You've got to do whatever it takes, man.
You're right.
Go for it.
Jessica, I'm sorry.
For?
For hurting you. I'm really sorry you walked in on that.
Me too.
And I'm sorry for what I said, that you let Tess out on purpose. I was hurt and frustrated. I know you don't have any control over her. It wasn't your fault.
Well, I'm starting to think that maybe it was. I was up on the roof. We were arguing. That's all I remember.
Well, darling, that's very good. You know, a few weeks ago you couldn't remember anything. I think if you give yourself time, you'll get it all back. But right now you have so much on your mind.
So Jess gave you an earful about Brody and me, huh?
Yes. Yeah, she did. I'd like to ask you something. I've seen you and Brody together, and you really seem to genuinely care about each other.
Mom, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what's going on. I know that we're friends. I know that we're parents. And I know that there's obviously an attraction. I mean, is there more? There's more to it. I don't know. Honestly, we really haven't had a chance to talk about it.
I think you need to make time to talk about it for everyone's sake.
We've been avoiding it. I mean, at least I've been avoiding it because I don't want to hurt Jess any more than I already have.
Sweetheart, you and Brody need to sit down and figure out what you mean to each other, okay? Because it may be the only way to salvage your relationship with your sister.
Even if that means Jess is left out?
Yeah. Even if it means that, one way or the other, she deserves to know.
Dr. Levin says that I have to start taking responsibility for the fact that I can't handle painful situations.
I shouldn't have said what I did. You didn't deserve that.
It's okay. It can't be easy. I'm dealing with somebody who runs away every time things get tough.
You have a mental illness. I understand that.
Something that we shared, but you got better and I still haven't.
You had a setback. You're a lot better.
I just need to know. Are you sorry for sleeping with my sister?
You really think Nate is cheating on you?
I don't know. He's been so distant lately. It's like he's avoiding me.
But sleeping with Dina?
No, you're right. Probably not. But something's going on with them.
So, what did Matthew say? Something about Nate's dad. You mean Eddie Ford? I know it doesn't make sense. Your dad couldn't have hurt Matthew. He passed away months ago.
So that's all Matthew said.
He was trying to put it together, but he couldn't get the words out. Then he got frustrated and they had to sedate him. But I'm sure he'll be well enough to tell us what happened tomorrow. And then his folks can lock up the thug who hurt him.
Gigi, I love you so much. Goodbye, Mrs. Moss.
Was sleeping with Natalie a mistake? I mean, are you sorry that it happened? Oh my God. So it's not just about Liam. You actually have feelings for her.
Jessica.
No, we have nothing to say.
If Matthew's gonna rat me out, there's no point in making a deal with Rick.
So the good news is we don't have to be porn stars. But the bad news is...
I'm going to jail.
Hey, everyone! You guys having a good time? All right, well, this next song goes out to Star from James.